Frankie doesn't really run like she should. Yeah, I feel like a bit loss of power. And it's not the altitude, because I'm not so high and I've been much higher. I'm just gonna go for it. Thank you. Good morning, internet. That car blocked me in, so he left so I could get out. It is, what time is it? 20 to 9 in the morning, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome here to Rushon in Tajikistan. I was waiting this morning for the printout of my document, and they did it. They delivered, actually in really good quality color print. So I'm super happy. I think it will increase my chances that it won't be any issue at the border. They even gave me 2 copies, so that's great. I'm really relieved they worked, because I started to doubt it a little bit, because this really is not a big town. Anyway, so yeah, I was waiting for that, but now I am ready to leave, and today I am really entering Bartang Valley. So as you can see, I'm heading towards the Pamir Mountains, and there are 3 options. The first one, I'm now right here, is to cross here through Bartang Valley. The second option is to take the Pamir Highway, which I think nowadays is pretty much all paved, I think. Or the route that I did the first time I was in the area, you can also take this one, which is going through the Waghan Valley all the way here, and that connects then up here again to the Pamir Highway. So I already did this route before. The Pamir Highway doesn't sound so interesting, so this time I want to cross Bartang Valley and then connect here to the Pamir Highway again. Before I go anywhere though, I really need to stock up on fuel. Fuel is going to be important. I need to fill up where I can. So I'm also going to fill up my extra fuel bag. Is this working? Looks a bit closed. Oh wait, there's another one there. Looks very closed. Not, yeah. Oh, there's someone. Ah, maybe it is open. Здравствуйте. Open? Okay. Is benzene? Okay. Full. Yeah, and also this one and this one also. My fuel bag looks a bit battered, because it is. But anyway. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah. Stop. Okay. Bye. So I only plotted 84 kilometers for today. I just want to see where that gets me. It all just again depends on the condition of the road, but I didn't want to put another like 200 kilometer day, because it might be really rough. So I thought, let's take it a little easier, see if I can manage the 84, and then I can always continue a bit more if I want to, but let's just see how it goes. Alright, this is it then. I'm entering Bartang Valley now. It's a bit hazy again, but maybe that will get better when I climb a bit again. Okay, well, the river looks a lot friendlier here. That's a good beginning. See? Although they actually, no, wait a second, this is channeled water. the river is just behind there. Still, it looks very calm. You see, it's also full of vegetation. So it's nothing like the raging Punch River in the previous videos. Oh, what was I saying? I need to stop looking and judging rivers because it changes all the time. This doesn't look so calm and friendly anymore. I have reasons to be so obsessed with the rivers here, because the further I go into Bartang Valley, I think today should be not too challenging, touch wood, but the further I go, the bigger the role of the river, and like the river eats away at the road, washing it away and making it very narrow. Plus there are some river crossings without bridges, so I think I'm allowed to be a little bit obsessed about the water levels and how it all looks. Anyway, we'll see. Do not look at the river, do not look at the river. Let's just focus on the road. Oh wow, you see the cable hitting the water, or well, the water hitting the cable. Actually, looks like this was the old bridge, and then it kind of, oh, it's nearly falling in the river now. This old Lada has finally reached its final destination. I suppose they don't last forever then. This one looks a bit better. See, and then there's just a walking trail. I believe there are some villages up there. That must be here, like 3 little villages, but you can only reach them by foot. Like a couple of hours walking. Yeah, I can't ride there on Frankie. Very rocky. Oh, see, the river here is already eating away at the road. What is it with these valleys, right? These remote valleys. I've seen quite a few of them now. In India, in Ladakh, then in Pakistan, this region. Yeah, I just really love this part of the world. Central Asia, it is fantastic. And this only confirms that yet another time. Yeah, this is another one of those places and roads that must require so much work to somehow keep it open. And then just before I saw a sign like, careful, rockfall, but then what are you gonna do? I mean, I guess it's good to be aware, but at the same time, I mean, you usually get rockfall after rain or snow, so this is a good time to cross. do you see that little stream of the clearest water coming down the mountain? There has to be still somewhere up a glacier. Yeah, so now I've turned away from the border, of course, so now the mountains on the other side of the river are also Tajikistan. And there's quite a few bridges connecting the two sides. Ooh, snow-capped mountains! I see snow-capped mountains! The valley has a very gradual climb, and well, it makes sense, right? I'm going against the flow of the river, so that means I'm climbing. And I started this morning at 2,000 meters, and now I'm at 2,200. So it's a really gradual climb. This is the last tree. It's apricot, no? Yeah, apricot tree. Very big one. And then poof! Nothing. A few little trees that survive in the riverbed. Wow, the river just looks brown here. See, it's carrying all this red clay with it, turning the river this reddish brown, and then there it's grey. It's the point where the colors kind of collide. It's so clear, right? How different does this water look suddenly? This is like crystal clear. See, it's dripping off the mountain here. Would rather take a dip in this than there. See, here the river is sneaking up on the bank. Oh, here as well. Ah, okay, I have to go on the left here. Here's a bit of a river. What a route! Oh, I've never ridden so close to like a raging river like this before. This is a whole different thing. Frankie doesn't really run like she should, I have a feeling, and I think it's fuel related. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's fuel related. I feel like she doesn't run so well, so I'm almost at the place where I want to stay for tonight. So I think I'm just gonna empty the carb there, see if there was maybe some water in the fuel. Then I might get rid of that, maybe, or some dirt, maybe. Yeah, I feel like a bit loss of power, and it's not the altitude because I'm not so high, and I've been much higher, and Frankie didn't feel like that there, so it can't be that. But there's supposed to be a homestay just here, and I see trees, so we'll be here. Stop here. But yeah, Frankie is not happy. So this is my room for tonight. I can choose from 3 beds. They all look pretty comfortable. So I have a place to stay for tonight, and as I arrived, the lady immediately started putting out food for me, which is great because I can eat. Let me show you what she made. So they have a little sitting area here, and then I got some potato and cucumber and some rice with carrot, bread and tea. Let's sit down and have some good lunch. You can see this one is apricots. Yeah, they're little apricots. And the lady is making a fire there. Look, it's actually a bread oven, see? She even makes patterns. So first she made the fire, now it's really hot inside. And just cooking the bread. There's the other one. Where is she gonna put it? Well, there's 2 breads in the oven. Alright, let's see if I can flush out the carpet a few times. Hopefully that will help. Okay, I closed the petcocks. See, closed. If I don't do that, then all the fuel's gonna come out. And all I need to do is open this one. I'm gonna catch the fuel in here because I don't wanna just dump the fuel on the floor here. But that should come out through this tube. Oh, which is stuck. See, so it's good that I now check this because there is a tube missing. Can you see that? So from here, bottom of the cup, there's supposed to be a little tube there, and it's not there. So now if I open this, you'll see the fuel going straight out. See? There's supposed to be a tube, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. So why is that not connected? That's the question. So I just opened my bag and got my spare piece of tube. I actually carry this tube to be able to replace these ones, like these pieces of tube. So every time, you know, when I change the fuel filter, you know, then I can also change these ones. But now I think I'm just gonna stick this up there so I can drain the fuel properly and it's not gonna go all over the place. Okay, I wriggled the tube in there, you see? There. So when I open it now, it will drain in here. Alright, I did what I could right here. Let's see, I flushed the carburetor twice. So let's hope it will be better in the next ride. But yeah, I'm really convinced it's a fuel issue. Something in the fuel, water or dirt, probably water. But let's see, we'll find out in the next ride how Frankie's gonna ride. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video now. That was it for today. That was my first ride in Bartang Valley. I have a long way to go still, and the road is only gonna get more challenging, I think, the further I head in. So I'm really curious how the rest of the ride through this valley is gonna be, but the first day was spectacular, right? Terrifying with this river, but so special. So I really enjoyed it. I hope you liked this video too. If you did, please give a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.